Recent satellite imagery and rare video footage emerging from China's most secretive test facilities have revealed what could be one of the most consequential developments in modern air warfare. A massive tailless flying wing unmanned aircraft, now widely referred to by analysts as the GJX, has drawn immediate and unavoidable comparisons to the United States B-21 Raider stealth bomber. Since mid-2025, these images have been circulating rapidly across global defense circles, signaling that Beijing may be far closer to deploying a next-generation unmanned strategic strike platform than previously assumed. What makes this revelation so striking is the sheer scale of the aircraft. Estimates based on satellite measurements place the GJX's wingspan at approximately 42 to 43 meters, placing it squarely in the same size class as the B-21, which is believed to span between 40 and 42 meters. This is not a medium drone or a tactical UCAV. This is a strategic class platform. First identified in Planet Labs satellite imagery over the Milan test base in Xinjiang in September 2025, the aircraft later appeared in clear daylight flight footage in October, confirming that it is not a mock-up or decoy, but an actively tested flying system. Even more revealing is the presence of a larger variant, often labeled the WZX by observers, featuring an estimated wingspan of around 52 meters, comparable to the US B-2 Spirit. Both designs employ a classic tailless flying wing configuration, blended fuselage shaping, and deeply recessed engine inlets, all hallmarks of advanced low observable engineering intended to drastically reduce radar cross-section across multiple frequency bands. These developments take on added significance when viewed against the backdrop of China's long-running H-20 manned stealth bomber program. While the H-20 remains officially acknowledged, it has faced persistent delays, with full operational capability unlikely before the 2030s. Rather than waiting, China appears to be shifting emphasis toward unmanned strategic solutions, potentially leapfrogging traditional bomber evolution entirely. This reflects a broader transformation in military aviation, where autonomy removes human physiological limits, reduces political risk, and enables far more aggressive operational concepts in heavily defended airspace. Unmanned bombers fundamentally change how air power is applied. Without a pilot on board, endurance can be extended, mission profiles can be riskier, and losses, while still costly, do not carry the same strategic or domestic consequences. These platforms can be produced in greater numbers, operated with lower long-term training burdens, and employed in mass formations that would be impractical with manned aircraft. In other words, they offer scalability, persistence, and attrition tolerance, three qualities increasingly decisive in high-intensity conflict. Perhaps the most disruptive aspect of China's emerging unmanned bomber concept is the possibility of combining stealth with supersonic cruise. Traditional subsonic bombers, no matter how stealthy, face an unavoidable problem in modern warfare: time. Integrated air defense systems today rely on multi-sensor fusion, low-frequency radars, passive detection networks, and real-time data sharing. A slow aircraft gives defenders time to detect anomalies, correlate tracks, and assign interceptors. Speed compresses that timeline. If platforms like the GJX are indeed capable of sustained high-speed flight, even limited supersonic cruise, they would significantly complicate detection and interception. Stealth delays discovery, while speed reduces reaction windows. Together, they deny certainty. Radar locks become harder to maintain, missile engagement envelopes shrink, and defensive coordination becomes chaotic. This combination represents a shift from traditional stealth doctrine toward time denial warfare. In a potential conflict scenario over Taiwan, the implications are profound. US and Taiwanese air defense architectures have been optimized largely around countering subsonic threats approaching along predictable corridors. High-speed, low-observable unmanned bombers approaching from multiple vectors would severely stress these systems. With no crews at risk, China could sustain repeated deep penetration operations targeting early warning radars, command centers, hardened shelters, and logistics hubs in the opening phase of a conflict. This would directly reinforce China's anti-access and area denial strategy by blinding and disorganizing defensive networks before follow-on forces arrive. Payload capacity further enhances the threat profile. Based on size and structural estimates, the GJX is believed to have a gross takeoff weight between 20 and 30 tons, allowing for an internal payload of up to 4 tons. That is sufficient to carry precision-guided munitions, glide bombs, standoff missiles, or electronic warfare payloads while maintaining stealth. Larger variants could potentially deploy heavier ordnance, including earth-penetrating weapons or large numbers of smaller smart munitions designed for saturation attacks. This flexibility enables everything from bunker suppression to wide-area disruption through swarm-based strike concepts. China's rapid progress in this area builds directly on earlier unmanned platforms such as the GJ-11 and CH-7, but the scale and ambition of these new designs suggest a shift from tactical experimentation to strategic intent. As artificial intelligence, autonomous mission planning, and secure data linking mature, these bombers could operate as nodes within a vast network, coordinating with manned fighters, ballistic and cruise missiles, satellites, and other drones in complex multi-domain strike operations. While key details such as confirmed engine types, exact speed regimes, and levels of autonomy remain classified or speculative, the pace of development is unmistakable. The transition from satellite detection to visible flight testing in a matter of months highlights China's industrial momentum and organizational focus. It signals that the future of long-range strike warfare may no longer belong to slow manned bombers, but to unmanned, tailless platforms that fuse stealth, speed, endurance, and networked intelligence into a single, highly survivable system. For viewers of Mighty Military, this is more than just another aircraft reveal. It's a glimpse into how strategic air power itself is evolving, and how the balance of deterrence in the Indo-Pacific may be reshaped in the years ahead.